how to detach from your desire, how to let go of it, and how to reduce the level of importance that you attribute to your end goal. I know that a lot of people out there have an issue understanding the concepts of importance and access potential, which were introduced by the author of Reality Transurfing, Preventimg. But also, I know that a lot of you guys have this contradiction in your mind. So on the one hand, a lot of law of attraction teachers, including Preventimg, are telling you to work on your manifestation, to do different techniques consistently, such as visualization, journaling, scripting, repeating affirmations. But at the same time, they tell you to let go of the end goal and to completely detach from it. So how is this even possible, and where is that fine line between working on your manifestation but at the same time detaching from it? So welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. My name is Ina, and in today's video I'm going to tell you how to reduce the importance of your desire and how to detach from it step by step. So before I do this, I also want to let you know that on this channel, I'm helping people achieve their deepest desires, manifest their wildest goals and dreams using advanced manifestation principles. And if you really want to manifest a big desire of yours, I've actually created an ultimate manifestation guide that tells you literally step by step how to manifest any goal, any desire that you have in a short period of time. And this is not your typical freebie where you can download anywhere somewhere in the internet. I've really put a lot of effort in it. It's kind of based on my personal experience, so I know for sure that it's extremely helpful. So if you're interested, just check out the link below this video and download it absolutely for free. And now let's get back to importance, detachment, and how to let go. And I would like to start off this video by saying to you guys that I'm personally not a supporter of this prevalent idea that the best way to detach from your end goal, to let go of your desire, is to completely stop thinking about it and to forget about it. While I understand why a lot of law of attraction teachers are promoting this idea and why it may work for some people in some cases, but from my personal experience, this is not the most effective and the most predictable way to detach from your desire. And in fact, what I personally support is the idea Preventimg in his Reality Transurfing books is promoting. And this is the way he looks at an effective manifestation. So he says that if you want to manifest effectively, you need to approach this whole process of manifestation as real work. It's real work that requires a high level of consciousness, a high level of awareness. It's real work that requires a discipline of thought, consistency, and willpower to maintain this high level of awareness for a long period of time. So what does it have to do with reducing importance? Really, instead of stop thinking about your desire, instead of forgetting about it, I really want to equip you guys with the necessary tools that will help you to deal with access potential, with detachment on a day-to-day basis. So rather than avoiding this issue, rather than trying and forcing yourself to forget about your desire, which is anyway very difficult to do, I really want you to apply the necessary tools which I'm about to give you guys in a few seconds, so that you can solve this issue as soon as it arises. So what are those tools to deal with attachment, and how can you reduce the level of importance you place onto your desire step by step? And now step number 1, I call it identification. And this step is all about identifying and recognizing that you are being attached to your desire. And this is where you also guys need to know what is attachment and how it feels, and how can you actually recognize recognize it, right? So every time when you are being in worry, doubt, or fear, what if I will not be able to get what I want, you are placing too much meaning, too much importance onto your desire. Every time you are being impatient and you're trying to speed up your manifestation, you're trying to overthink it, you are trying to do too much, you are taking too much action. This is also when you are placing too much meaning onto your desire. Each time when you are putting your end goal on the pedestal, when it seems so impossible and so big that in comparison to this desire, you feel tiny and almost miserable. Again, this is a good way of recognizing that something is off and you need to deal with it. And something that is not often discussed when people speak about attachment is every time you are facing too many obstacles and difficulties on your journey, so to say, to your point B. So if you are facing too many obstacles, too many challenges, too many issues and problems, it means that this is basically a result of that excess potential that is being created and that is trying to balance your energy. So again, if there are too many obstacles, you have already recognized that you are being attached to your end goal. Now, step number 2, as soon as you have identified that you are being attached, the second step I call awareness. Awareness, in fact, is 90% of your work done. And this is exactly what I mean by this. So you really need to understand where this attachment is coming from. Or in other words, you need to ask yourself a question. Why am I feeling impatient? Or why am I thinking that this goal is too big and impossible? Or why am I having so many obstacles? So this is when you get to the root cause of that attachment that you are feeling, and you are trying to get to become aware of all the possible reasons why you are placing so much meaning onto your end goal. And like I said, sometimes it's sufficient to just identify and get aware of the reason of your attachment to completely overcome it. Awareness is key, as Preventimg is saying. And now, step 3. Let's say, guys, you have identified that you are being attached to your end goal and you realize what are the reasons for this. But still, you are being impatient, you are feeling anxious. What do you do then? And this is when I would recommend you to completely disinvest your energy, your focus, and your attention from your desire, and instead invest it into the process of moving towards your goal. Now, here's what I mean by this. If you ask yourself questions such as, how can I make the process of moving towards my goal more fun, more exciting? How can I simplify it so that I start feeling better of actually focusing on the journey of moving towards your goal? So what you will do, you will start focusing on your intention. And if you read the Reality Transurfing books, this is the most powerful thing to do, to focus on your intention as opposed to thinking about your desire. Another thing you can do is to simply take action, because intention is all about taking action. And as Preventimg said, excess potential and this excessive importance, it dissipates in action. So you can also ask yourself a question: what can I do in this current scenario to bring myself one step closer to my point B? If let's say you've taken all the possible action and you're still feeling impatient, you're still feeling attached to your desire, you can simply take up any physical activity that will transform that anxious mental energy into the energy of action. So for me personally, this works in 100% of times, because the best way to get rid of this excess potential is to start taking action and to transform your mental energy into the physical energy. So do this, guys, and I'm sure this will help you. And another very powerful way to deal with attachment and to reduce the importance of your desire is to apply two reality transurfing concepts called the coordination of intention or reality inversion. And I really use these two concepts interchangeably because they have a lot of similar characteristics. Now here's what you can do, guys. So every time you're going through a difficult and challenging situation, and as a result of it you are feeling anxious, frustrated, and worried, what you can do is to completely turn this situation upside down. And instead of looking at it as something that drains your energy and feeling frustrated, declare it to be the best case scenario for you in this current moment. By inverting your reality, by exaggerating a little bit and looking at the situation from a slightly different angle, you will coordinate your intention towards that lifeline where the manifestation of your desire is more effortless for you. So obviously this technique requires slightly more effort and slightly more willpower, because you really have to remember about this technique in the right moment. But this is another way to reduce the importance of your desire by looking at it as the best case scenario for you. And finally, my last technique or method to deal with importance and attachment to your desire is to shift your identity. And this is by far my favorite method to reduce the importance of your desire. And this is in very simple language how you can shift your identity to reduce the importance of your manifestation. So let's say you're trying to manifest more money, abundance, career or business success, attract more clients, and this is not working out for you. Obviously, as a result of this, you're feeling down. So a very simple question you can ask yourself is, what would be the identity of that person who is fully aligned with that end goal? So what would be the thoughts, the feelings, the beliefs, the vibration of that person who is fully aligned with the thing you're trying to manifest? Obviously, whenever you're feeling frustrated, you're declaring to the universe that you don't have what you want. So it's very specific feeling of your current identity that you need to replace with the feeling of abundance, which will be a characteristic of that new identity that you need to create for yourself. And a very easy way to approach identity shifting is to simply create a list of characteristics of the new version of you, with all the feelings, beliefs, thoughts, so on and so forth, that will describe a new version of you. And then as soon as you have this list, to simply put yourself in the shoes of this new identity. And guys, by the way, if you want to learn more about how to shift your identity and how to start manifesting your goals systematically, predictably, and on demand, I have created a video training where I explain step by step what exactly you can do to get to the point when you are a master at manifesting. So thank you very much for watching this video. I know it was quite long, but I think I've provided you with a plethora of different methods and techniques that will really help you to reduce the importance of your desire and help you feel more relaxed when you're trying to manifest something that you want so much. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next one. Bye bye.